Okay, so voting stats are in, guys. The voting percentages are in. Now, this is one of the most favorite moments of Love Island when it comes to the finale. The couples have been announced, and was it a landslide? Was it close? Io and Jess, what about them? Let's get into it. Not only that, but Josh is speaking out about Joey, and apparently Io's got somebody on the outside, but I'm not buying it. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. So let's look at the landslides, if that's what it is. I mean, I don't know, but we'll just see, I guess, when it comes to percentages. Also, guys, I've uploaded a picture on my Instagram for the event that I did that absolutely slapped. And please, guys, go and like the post. I would really appreciate it at Murad_Morali. And comment down below. I'm responding to every single person. The enjoyment. Wow, I'm so glad that she won. Please, at Murad_Morali. Thank you. Now, with 10% of the voting stats, Jess and I got 10%. Matilda and Sean got 14. So Matilda and Sean were very close to be fourth. At this point, 14 and 10 are the same number, so they were also fourth. Let's just say that. Mimi and Josh got 41% of the vote, guys. And Kieran and Nicole got 35%. Dare I say, it's given landslides. It's really given, we were projected to be the winners. We were going to win this. Nothing stopped us. And they've created history. And 41%, okay, it's not a huge amount, really and truly. It's not really given landslide because it's 6% difference. So it was close for Kieran and Nicole to win. But that 6%, it shows to you that your votes count. So when people say to you, vote for this couple, oh, I'm not going to vote for them because everyone's going to do it anyways. What difference does my vote make? Well, 6% clearly is between having a Love Island a historical night or a night where, Brexit will Brexit again. So Mimi and Josh won by 41% of the vote, guys. That goes to show you how loved Mimi and Josh was. But if Mimi and Josh were loved by the majority, why is Mimi not even sitting on 500,000, let alone near 1 million, if she was loved by the majority of the people watching? Now, the ratings are also out for the finale, and it was at 1.1 million people who watched the finale episode. This was down on last year's finale, season 10, which was 1.3 million. So the effect of bringing in Joey Essex, as this is going to up the ratings, miserably failed. But I could have told you that prior to them casting Joey Essex for the season. He cannot, despite being a reality TV veteran, bring up the ratings because we don't want to see reality TV veterans on Love Island. It doesn't make any sense. 1.1 million, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, it's not good at all. And it goes to show you that Love Island is and can be on its last legs. Season 8 had 3 million people to watch Ekansu and Davide win. 3 million people watched that finale. And within a year to season 10, it went down to 1.3 million. Season 4 had 3.6 million. Season 5 had 3.7 million. And the re-peak was season 8, which had 3 million of a viewership for the finale. That's why season 8 was so great, because it was ratings are high, dip for 6 and 7, and then back up for 8, and then really down for 9, slightly up on 10, and we're going to stay here for 10, All Stars, and 11. And it's kind of like, Now, when it comes to the 1.1 million, why it's, interesting is because they've combined the streaming ratings as well. So that means it was probably lower than 1.1 million, and they don't combine streaming ratings normally for the finale. So, they're in danger. Now, Josh has spoken out in regards and reignites everything going on and states that the most challenging part of their journey was Joey Essex. Mimi says, probably having so many opinionated people in the villa, we knew what we had and we knew we were good, but just to have other comments trying to throw us off track was very difficult. We just trusted in us and kept communicating and reassuring each other though. Josh was more pointed in his reply and said, definitely the comments as Mimi said, and going back and forth with Joey. Mimi did mention that she regrets asking Joey to do the secret mission, but other than that, nothing else. Of course, Josh said that, it's a lot, basically, with everything going on back and forth with Joey. A video of a girl's come out where she's jumping into the pool, and you can't see her face, it's just her back, saying that, when the person that you thought was your boyfriend came forth on Love Island is basically what she said. I'm personally not buying it, because I feel like now you want to speak up, but you didn't want to speak up throughout the 8 weeks. He was an OG, he was on the show from day one, and now suddenly you want to make this. I don't know, I just feel like I'm always a bit suspect of people who make stuff like this. Personally, I'm not buying into it. Call me crazy. I don't think I was the type of person to have somebody on the outside and do stuff like this. And again, continue to talk and provide your receipts if you want to come on stuff like this. Otherwise, keep it on the playground. It doesn't make sense. I despise when people come like this, but they don't actually have receipts or evidence, but you want to make these allegations. And I just think that, you know, it's just wild and it's just weird. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but I'm personally not choosing to buy it right now. Joey Essex is set to make $250,000 coming out. He ended up being the real winner anyways. In terms of financially, he's going to make the most money, but anybody could have told you that because he obviously is a reality TV veteran and nearly has 2 million people viewing his followership on Instagram as it is anyways. The real winners for me are Mimi and Josh, and I hope they become successful and, you know, create brand collaborations and do something well post Love Island, because, you know, as Love Island winners, you need to be successful by default, and I really hope that Mimi and Josh become that and get their offers in abundance. But do go follow them and support them. This was a couple. A lot of people are saying, oh, this isn't the first black couple to win. It was Kai and Sanam. Kai is mixed raced and Sanam is from Trinidad, but her roots are Asian and I believe Indian. So that is very different to Mimi and Josh. And I feel like people should understand ethnicity, nationality. A lot of it is, you know, different. There are a lot of Trinidad, you know, people who have roots in India, in Asia due to history, and I feel like, you know, love that Kai and Sanam one. The fact that we had a dark-skinned brown girl win Love Island was gang, like that was beautiful and it was a moment. And the fact that we've had a dark-skinned black girl also win the show is also a great moment as well. So period for both of them, Mimi and Sanam. That's what I love to see. Period. I'm glad that they both won Love Island, and hopefully Mimi, you know, continues to be successful. Sanam and Kai did say that they weren't receiving offers left, right and center. I remember that. Hopefully that doesn't, you know, repeat for Mimi and Josh, because I've just remembered that interview that they did that did pick up, and, you know, unfortunately, hopefully that that doesn't repeat for Josh and Mimi. But yes, the event was great, and I want to give a big thank you to everybody who came out. It was amazing. I honestly didn't expect people to come because nobody was really watching the season. I wasn't watching season. I really did not enjoy this season at all. And I think some things that went wrong with this season was Joey Essex, obviously, as I've discussed. People staying in there for way too long, like Sean and Matilda. Dumping the wrong people, like Harriet, Ronnie. Umar quitting the show as well, I think was also just chaos. And then placement. I think placement of the bombshells coming in a different order. Grace, I felt like should have come in at a different time as well. And I think that, again, back to Joey Essex, if he didn't come in, I feel like people like Samantha would have still been in there. And you can clearly tell from the episode when she licked him back that she's a firecracker and good TV. And I just think that some people like Patsy could have stayed for longer. I think that there was some potential there for her as well. And especially for Munveer, I feel like, you know, if we were bringing people in for Mimi, if we brought somebody in for him, maybe, like, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, this cast had potential. The first week went so well, but then everything just went so wrong. I've never seen a season of Love Island like that where it starts so strong and fails miserably. Normally, if it starts strong, it has potential and it does get better and better and better. So why wasn't that the case this time, you know? And I think that was something to be quite intriguing to me. Love Island has lost a lot of its, you know, fandom and viewership. When I was reviewing seasons 5, 6, 7, 8 as examples, people who would watch my reviews would be much more than those who watch right now, because over 50% of the audience have gone. We've gone from finale viewings of 3 million, 3.56 million to 1 million. Like, that's a lot. That's more than 50% of people who've gone. So that's going to affect everything else. I think that also somewhat affects the show. But the thing is, if you have good reality TV, it will re-peak. Season 8 is an example, and Love Island USA Season 6 is an example. You know, you've got to cast the right people, and I think the casting production team need to go back to the drawing board, because I feel like they were on the right path in this season, but something went miserably wrong. And I think it was dumpings, placements, and a lot of repetitive storylines as well. Sean and Joey continuously dragging Mimi and Josh 24/7 about the weakness of the relationship was boring TV to watch. Eventually, it just, you know, I was just kind of over it. I feel like they need to bring in more twists as well. Also, another thing with the season that was wrong was that there was not enough challenges. It's not every day huddle around the fire pit and play pass the parcel and year 9 games. Like, it's not every day. Be more creative, bring more challenges as well. Go back to the older seasons and how great they were. And not even just the older seasons. Season 8 was great. Even season 10 had a great dynamic. It wasn't as popular. It still had the same low ratings. but you can recreate that season 8 magic. And the reason why I come back to season 8 as a focal point was because that was the repeat of Love Island. They did the impossible, which was to bring them back to the popularity of seasons 3, 4 and 5. That's what season 8 did. Season 6 and 7 did not replicate that in any capacity. So they can definitely do it. If they've done it for 8, they can do it for more. And also they need to banish Winter and All Stars. They're not going to do that, obviously. They've banished Winter, but they're not going to banish All Stars, and I feel like they need to do that. The Love Island brand is choking people by the throat, and people need to breathe from it as well, especially with Love is Blind UK beginning in, you know, like a week's time. What is that going to bring? I'm kind of excited. I'm going to check that out. Of course, I'm going to be reviewing that as well. And if Love is Blind UK is that lit, maybe we could even do a reunion party. But because all episodes drop together at the same time, people are probably going to watch it prior to a viewing party, so I don't even know how that would work. I have no idea how that would work. But anyways, let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this. I feel like the last 2 episodes of this season were pretty good. Joey getting licked and Mimi winning. Fantastic back-to-back Chef's Kiss reality TV. Subscribe, please. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It's just 1 click to subscribe. Me giving you a jumbo Love Island video. I have not done this in a while, of hot topics. We know for the OG viewers, I have not given you Love Island hot topic videos for a while because I've been over the season. This is the first season that I stopped reviewing midway, and I cannot believe I did that, but I was that bored. I hope the next season does not replicate this, guys, please, because All Stars I definitely don't watch. Subscribe, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It's just 1 click to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.